Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the third video of this particular topic, logarithmic and exponential functions. Actually, in the last two videos, we have learned about how to solve logarithmic equations, right? And I hope you remember what is the logarithmic law and what are the properties that we need to use in logarithm, right? Please, in case if you haven't gone through those videos, please go to those two videos before you watch this one. Yeah. So today what we are going to learn is how to solve exponential equation by using logarithm, right? How to solve exponential equation by using logarithm. Here, some of the questions I have written, the method is exactly the same. What you need to do is, you know that this is an exponential function, right? 5 to the power x equal to 18. It's an exponential equation because the variable is a power. And you cannot write 18 as a base 5. There is no way that you can write 18 as 5 to the power a whole number. But still, you can find the value of x by applying logarithm, right? So you will be applying either the natural logarithm or the common logarithm. It is your call. You can apply any. So I'll be taking ln. Ln is what? Ln is log with base e, right? I'm taking log on both sides. Okay, log on both sides. That's possible, right? On both sides, if you do the same operation, the equation will not have any effect in it. So I'm taking ln. Yeah, log means what? Log with base e, that is ln. So I'm taking ln of 5 to the power x equal to what? Ln of 18. There is no issue if I take ln on both sides. Well, now what I have to do, you know that this x is the one that I wanted to find. So I can use power rule here to move forward x, right? If I use the power rule, it will become x ln 5 equals ln 18, meaning x equal to what? Ln 18 divided by ln 5, right? We divide both sides with ln 5, you get ln 18 divided by ln 5, and you can get the answer. That will be, you can use the calculator. There is an ln key. So ln 18 divided by ln 5 will give you the answer 1.79. Okay, so and so on. So when you round off to three significant figure, okay, when you round off to three significant figure, 1.80, right? That will be for 3SF. Okay, for non-exact answers, please round off to 3SF every time. Okay, I hope you get it. So this is simple. Just take ln on both sides. If you cannot write 18 as a base 5 directly, right? So you would have a doubt, can I use another base? Yes, you can use another base. Maybe lg, log with the base 10 also can be used, or a different base also possible. But I strongly encourage you, ln would be, calculations will become easier if you take ln, or lg is also okay. Well, the second type of question, the difference here is, you can see a 5. Okay, this is question number 2. Yeah, 5 times 2 to the power x minus 3 equals 4 times 3 to the power x plus 4. The common mistake, what I'll tell you guys, many people will have the tendency to multiply this 5 and 2 and write it as 10 to the power x minus 3. Same thing here, 12 to the power x plus 4. Is this correct? This is totally wrong. Why? Because the power x minus 3 is only for 2, not for 5, right? If it is for 5, then of course you could multiply this 2 and 5. So that is a wrong method. You cannot do that. Don't multiply it out. Okay, well, so what we have to do, we can take what? Actually this 5 and 4, you can make it one side, and 2 to the power x minus 3 and 3 to the power x plus 4 in the other side. Otherwise, you can take ln on both sides there also. That's not an issue. So if I take, look here, ln, okay, I'm taking ln on both sides. Ln of 5 times 2 to the power x minus 3 equal to ln of 4 times 3 to the power x plus 4, right? What I did, I just took ln on both sides, so the whole thing becomes inside the bracket. But still remember, the power x minus 3 is only for 2 and the power x plus 4 is only for 3. Now you could apply the first law, which is the multiplication law here, right? So you can split it into 2. How do I split it? I can write it as ln 5 plus ln of 2 to the power x minus 3, which is equal to, right side also, ln 4 plus ln of 3 to the power x plus 4, right? For multiplication, what we do? We split it into 2 and you add it out. Now, again, what you can do is, our aim is, keep in your mind that our aim is to solve. Solve means you need to find what is the value of x, right? So again, x is coming as a power, right? X minus 3 is the power here, x plus 4 is the power, but there is an ln, so meaning you can move that x minus 3 in front of ln and x plus 4 in front of ln by using power rule, right? So ln 5 stays as it is, plus this becomes what? X minus 3 times ln 2, right? The power x minus 3 will come in front of ln, equal to the same thing in the right side, ln 4 plus the power x plus 4 will come in front of that, and then it is ln 3. Now you see, x terms are not powers now, right? X is the normal term now. There is no power called x, because by using the log, you would be able to bring it down, right? Not as a power. Now bring all the x terms together. Which are the x terms? X minus 3 times ln 2, that is an x containing term in the left side, and in the right side there is an x plus 4 times ln 3. When you move it to the left, it becomes x plus negative x plus 4 times ln 3. That's equal to, in the right side there is a constant which is ln 4, right? And in the left side also there is a constant ln 5. When I take it to the right, it becomes negative ln 5. It's actually not taking to the right, you are minusing ln 5 on both sides, right? Okay, now again, x minus 3 ln 2, there is a bracket. You can open the bracket so that what you get? X ln 2 minus 3 ln 2, right? If you open the bracket. And here, ln 3 times negative x will be negative x ln 3, right? And 4 times ln 3 will be 4 ln 3, but remember there is a negative outside, so it will be negative 4 ln 3 equals ln 4 minus ln 5. It's a bit lengthy, right? Now you see, our aim is to solve x. Now we have only 2 terms of x, and you can take x outside from both of them. Then what you get? X times ln 2 minus ln 3 equals, you move all the other constants to the right side. So already in the right side there is ln 4 minus ln 5 is there. Now this minus 3 ln 2 will go to the right side, it becomes plus 3 ln 2. At the same time, negative 4 ln 3, when you move the side, it becomes positive 4 ln 3. So remember, in the right side, everything can be calculated because there is no variable at all. All are ln 4, ln 5, 3 ln 2, 4 ln 3. Now, but how do I get an x? You divide with ln 2 minus ln 3, right? So I could write it as x equal to what? The whole stuff, which means what? ln 4 minus ln 5 plus 3 ln 2 plus 4 ln 3 divided by ln 2 minus ln 3, because ln 2 minus ln 3 I don't need, so I am dividing on both sides. So if you use calculator, you would be able to get the final value for x there. It's a bit tricky, right? So this is one way. You could first itself, you could do like 2 and 2 to the power x plus 3, x minus 3, and 3 to the power x plus 4 one side, and 4 by 5, and then you can apply log. Sometimes that would be an easier than this. Okay, that is up to you, like which way you wanted to solve. Okay, I'm leaving it for you to find what's the final answer. Just use calculator to get the final answer and round up to 3SF. Okay, guys. Well, how do we, this is another type. I'm just discussing all the different types that you can see in past papers, right? Here, you can see that there is a 3 base everywhere, right? But here 3 to the power x minus 1 plus 3 square, you can't apply the laws of indices. Okay, laws of indices states that a to the power m times a to the power n is a to the power m plus n. Likewise, a to the power m divided by a to the power n is a to the power m minus n. But that will not work here because there is a plus sign. So you can't simplify it. Instead, what you can do is you can split this 3 to the power x plus 1. How? We can write it as 3 to the power x times 3 to the power 1, right? By using the law of indices, this law. A to the power m plus n is a to the power m times a to the power n equal to, the right side is again 3 to the power x times 3 to the power minus 1 plus 3 square, that we can write it as 9 because that's a separate term. Well, so how do I rearrange it? The constant is 3 to the power 1, meaning it is 3 times 3 to the power x equal to, here the constant is 3 to the power minus 1. 3 to the power minus 1 means same as 1 by 3 times 3 to the power x. Right, guys? 3 to the power minus 1 is 1 by 3 to the power 1, which is 1 by 3 times 3 to the power x plus 9. Okay, now what you do here, how do I get rid of this 3, guys? Because there is a 1 by 3, right? How do I get rid of this 3? I could multiply every single term with 3 so that I can get rid of that. Otherwise, still, you could do some substitution here to solve. Right, guys? Okay, what I'm doing is let 3 to the power x equal to p or y, whatever. Okay, I'm assuming, okay, let's say I'm using it as y because otherwise you'll be confused with 9 and p. Okay, I'm taking it as y. So what will be the change in the question? So 3y, right? 3 times 3 to the power x is y. 3y equal to 1/3 of y, right? Because every 3 power x replaced with the y plus 9. Isn't it a simple equation to solve for y? Yes, right? But our aim is to find x, not for y, yeah? So multiply throughout by 3, I get 9y equal to 1y plus 27, right? Every single term I am multiplying by 3, I get 9y equal to 1y plus 27, meaning 8y equal to 27, or y equal to what? 27 divided by 8. How much is that? 27 divided by 8. We can simplify it and we get 3.375, right? 3.375. So that is the final answer for that. Okay, so that is not, sorry, that's not the final answer. That is just the value of y. Isn't y we want or x we want? Because our question is solve consists of x, not y. So this is our assumption, right? This we assume 3 to the power x is y. So you plug in back. So what we get? 3 power x equal to 3.375. 3 power x is 3.375. How do I get x? By taking ln, the normal method of taking ln on both sides, right? Ln of 3 power x equal to ln of 3.375. Right, guys? So again, our aim is to move x in front. Yes, we can do it by using power rule. X ln 3 equal to ln of 3.375, which will give you x, right? X equal to what? Ln of 3.375 divided by ln 3. Okay, don't cancel this ln and ln, yeah, that you can't do because ln alone, standalone, does not have any meaning. Ln of 3.375. So you do it in the calculator. The calculator has an ln function, ln of 3.375 divided by ln 3, right? That is 1.10. Okay, 1.10. 107, that means 1.11 to 3SF, right? 1.11 to 3SF. That's the value of X. Don't stop at Y, because Y is not the variable in our question. In our question, it is X, right? So you can do the same thing here in number 4. I'm not going to do that. You can see that 4 power X is coming, right, throughout. So what we can do here is, I'll just give you the hint. You can write the first one as 4 power X whole square, right? Because power means you multiply it out, which you studied already in IGCSE, right? 4 power 2X plus 27 equal to 12 times 4 power X, right? 12 times 4 power X. Now you give a substitution here. Let 4 power X equal to Y, right, guys? So it becomes what? Y square plus 27 equal to 12Y. You rearrange it, you get a proper quadratic, right? Proper quadratic, and then you solve it, you get the value of Y. But that's not our answer. Plug in back here in our assumption, right? 4 to the power X equal to whatever Y you are getting. If there are 2 values of Y, you need to find it for both the cases. You get the answer for X. Is that clear? Okay, so that's how you do it. Y, you solve it and find the values. Okay, put it into the equation. You get 4 power X equal to whatever Y value. Again, you need to apply ln, right? ln on both sides, you get X values, right? Okay, so here you can see the question, another type. There is 4 power X, but here 16 power X. But you know that 4 power 2 is 16, right? So we can rewrite the question as 4 square to the power X, right? 4 square is 16 minus 10 times 4 power X plus 3 equal to 0. Okay, but how do I rearrange it? I could write it as 4 power X square. I can swap the powers, right? Because power means it is same as multiplying. So even if you swap around, doesn't make any difference, right? So minus 10 4 power X plus 3 equal to 0. Now take it, assume let 4 power X equal to Y. So it becomes what? 3Y square minus 10Y plus 3 equal to 0. You solve it, you get the Y value, put it back here. Again, you apply ln on both sides in the small equations, you get the X value, right? So the only thing is, how do you consider the first part? Okay, how do you convert it into a quadratic? And then you take the assumption, right? We assume that 4 power X is giving another variable to make it a proper quadratic. Okay. And sometimes you can see modulus exponential functions also, as we have learned modulus function already, right? So we can write it as 4 power X minus 8 equal to 2, or 4 power X minus 8 equals negative 2, right? If I take the modulus, it could be a positive 2 or it could be a negative 2. Now, how do you simplify? 4 power X equal to 10 here, and 4 power X equal to minus 2 plus 8, which is positive 6, right? So how do we solve? There are 2 simple equations, but both can be solved. Both are exponential equation. Both can be solved by taking ln. ln 4 power X equal to ln 10, meaning you can move X in front. That's our aim basically, right? X ln 4 equal to what? ln 10, meaning X equal to what? ln 10 divided by ln 4. That will give you the value there, right? What is ln 10 by ln 4? Use calculator. ln 10 divided by ln 4. That's equal to 1.66 rounded to 3 significant figures. That's one part. And here also we can do, take ln on both sides. ln of 4 power X equal to what? ln of 6. Use power rule to move X in front. So X ln 4 equals ln of 6, meaning X is equal to what? ln 6 divided by ln 4, right? So ln 6 divided by ln 4 is 1.29 rounded to 3 significant figures, right? So there are two values of x here. By solving a modulus exponential equation, still you are using, it's the same method like what we do for modulus equation, but the only thing is you get exponential equations, right? How do we solve exponential equation? By using logarithm on both sides. So you could take LG also. Yeah, I'm taking ln because yeah. And the next question I have already done for you. You can just go through that. Okay, sorry for that. It's too small. Right here. Both the modulus are there in both sides. So 3 to the power x plus 4 equal to 3 to the power x minus 9, or 3 to the power x plus 4 is negative of 3 to the power x minus 9. But here this 3 to the power x get cancels, meaning you are not getting any x value here. But in this case, you move the 3 to the power x on both sides. I mean, to one side, you get 3 power x plus 3 power x equals 9 minus 4. 3 power x plus 3 power x is 2 times 3 power x, which is equal to 5, meaning 3 power x equal to 5 by 2. Again, a simple exponential equation. Apply ln both sides, right? Ln of 3 power x is ln 5 by 2. Then move the power x in front. So x ln 3 equal to ln 5 by 2. And then you get the answer 0.834. So eventually the method is the same. The only thing is first how you rearrange it. That matters. All right, guys. Okay. So you can see those kind of similar past paper questions also. So they are all the same type. Okay. So maybe one question we can do one of those here. Given that already y equal to 2 power x, show that the equation 2 power x plus 3 times 2 power negative x equal to 4 can be written in this format. Right? So they said 2 power x is y. Okay, so how do I rearrange this equation? 2 power x plus 3 divided by 2 power x equal to 4. Can I write in that way? Because 2 power negative x is same as 3 over 2 power x. Now I know 2 power x should be equal to what? Y. So it will be what? Y plus 3 divided by y equal to 4. Now, to get rid of the denominator y, you multiply y throughout. What will I get? Y square plus 3 equal to 4y, meaning y square minus 4y plus 3 equal to 0. Isn't that the one we need? It is the same that we need, right? Y square minus 4y plus 3 equal to 0. Hence, solve this equation. I mean, the same equation, right? So if you want to solve it, it will be better you solve this first, because that's a quadratic. That's a quadratic. You can solve it, but later you resubstitute the value of y. Okay. So how do I factorize it? Okay. Instead of solving this, I am solving y square minus 4y plus 3 equal to 0. How do I get it? You factorize it, guys. Which are the factors? 1, then negative 4 and a 3. 3 and 1, right? So we can write it as y minus 3 and y minus 1 equal to 0, right? You can factorize it. So you get the value y equal to 3 and y equal to 1. Can we stop it here? No. Value of x. So plug in back what? Y equal to 2 power x, right? So I could say 2 power x equal to 3 and 2 power x equal to 1. So how do I solve it? Taking ln on both sides, right? Ln of 2 power x equals ln of 3. Here also ln of 2 power x equals ln of 1. Right? So x ln 2 equals ln 3, meaning x equal to what? Ln 3 over ln 2. Okay. What is ln 3 over ln 2? ln 3 divided by ln 2. That's equal to 1.58. Okay, so here it is 1.58. And here also x ln 2 equals ln 1, meaning x equal to what? Ln 1 divided by ln 2. Okay, ln 1 itself is what? Ln 1 itself is 0, right? We know that ln log 1 to any base is 0. So x is equal to what here? 0. Okay. Okay, giving the values of x correct to 3 significant figures. So the second value is 0, first value is 1.58 where appropriate. If it is needed, you need to round up to 3sf. So the values of x are 0 and 1.58. Okay, so I think you get something how to solve an exponential equation by using substitution. And right, after that, do not forget to find the x back, right? You are getting y, find it, okay, substitute into the assumption, and then you get the value. Okay, so that's it. And there will be another video which is about the linear law. Okay, so okay, that's it, guys.